Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Heryla Club. And today we're going to be doing our review of the Black Ops 4 beta. We're going to go through all the specialists. I'm going to review them and say probably what use they have to what player. And we're going to start with the Prophet. And the Prophet was pretty cool. He had the electric shock rounds as well as the shock mine, which is kind of like on wheels, and it tracks them, the opponent or the enemy, whatever. And that was pretty cool. It'll roll kind of far and go shot them and paralyze them. Like when you get shot and you start crawling on the ground, you're pretty much fucked unless you hide behind a corner. It kind of reminded me of Fortnite, where I was like down, I had to hide. Oh, maybe someone will go revive me. But you're able to judge yourself, heal yourself while it's happening if you get to cover in time. And I think that's a good rushing class. Like it gets around the corner and like, oh boom, I'm gonna send one of those guys out and get anybody with the electricity. And I didn't get to use his ability, the tactical rifle, but I was victim of it, and it got about our whole team one time when we were playing hardpoint. So definitely deadly if you use it correctly. And my next review is of the Torque class, and I used him a lot for my first few games, as you see, and I had so much fun placing the razor wire in the middle of there's this one point. It was either domination or hard point, one of the control points, and it was B. It was right in the center. I'll show what map it is. It's the city one, with all the shops and all that stuff. Anyway, I placed the razor wire in the middle of the map, thinking, oh yeah, no one's gonna go through it. But I put it so well in B that they had to go through it to get the point, because I guess someone else put theirs there. I didn't even realize that. And I got so much experience, oh yeah, your razor wire snare. I'm like, holy shit, it worked. And get some caught in there and it damages them. Great defense tool. And I used the barricade once or twice. I didn't realize it had the microwave effect, and I kind of just used it from a distance, but I was like, oh wait, you gotta get in their face, and then it actually kills them if you do it correctly. And it didn't kill them for me, but it did damage them, and then they're all stunned like it was a grenade or something, a stun grenade. So they're all loopy, and I was able to get a few kills out of that. Definitely when the game comes out officially, I'm going to be using Torque a lot. And on to the next one, Recon. Recon was pretty cool. I didn't get to use his vision pulse, because I was in a control game, and I lost all my lives before I could get to that point. However, I did use his sensor dart, and that's basically like his own UAV. If he puts it in a certain proximity, the whole team can see if there's enemies right where he placed it. I don't remember if it was a big proximity area, but it did help us for a while. If there's enemies from around the corner at B or A in control, oh, there they are, they're on the left, So overall it worked pretty well. It can be destroyed, but maybe if placed correctly or strategically, it can do some good harm. On to the next one, Battery. We remember her from Black Ops 3. I think we remembered Prophet was in Black Ops 3, wasn't he? My bad. Anyway, Battery. She had the same grenade launcher from Black Ops 3, so that was cool. But I really got a lot of my kills with the cluster grenade, which was pretty badass. You do one explosion, but then it explodes into a whole bunch of them, kind of like that grenade from, I think Ops 3 and IW had it, where it was there was a cluster or a splash grenade. It was a splash grenade, I believe, and it instead of explosions, it did the fire damage, and that was pretty cool. And you definitely want to throw that into the hard point or wherever the area is that's being fought over. And I think it's a good class if you want to blow shit up. That's all I have to say about that one. On to Ajax. Ajax, I thought I would use him more than I did, but I didn't. Maybe I will in the game or in the actual game. And he had the ballistic shield and a machine gun, or a machine pistol, excuse me. And I didn't take advantage of it, because it took so long to get the shield. I was just like, oh, whatever. I don't feel like I can use him the way I want to. And but once you get that shield, you're pretty much OP, and especially if there's people protecting you along with the shield. And I'm just gonna say if that one, it's super OP if used correctly. These other classes kind of have a little cracks in them, but I feel like Ajax is gonna be what's the word everyone uses? Not squashed. You guys will use the word, man. When they fix it, patched. He's gonna be patched or something, because the shield, I don't think you can break it for shit. Maybe you can, but I was never able to break it, and neither was anyone else playing on my team. Maybe we just sucked. And the equipment is a tactical grenade. It's kind of just a stun. It didn't really do anything for me. It was cool, but I don't know. I wish he had better equipment. On the Fireblade, we basically know him. We'll get through him kind of fast. The flamethrower, scorch everyone. But the reactor core was really cool. Because I remember you had to either be the flamethrower or the radiator when you played in Black Ops 3. So this is kind of a combination of him, literally. And that was pretty cool, but it kind of had to be in a really close combat, almost like a melee. And I didn't really have any luck with it, but I'm sure if used correctly, people will have. I can see it being combined with the shield, the torque shield, just to radiate them and just to get them really low, and then maybe someone with the war machine can just go do the grenades from a distance while they're doing like the close-up stuff. I can see that happening. I don't know. Crash is the healer class, which is pretty cool to have. There's always maybe players that don't want to do all the offense but would rather just heal the team or lay down ammo or anything else like that. And I had a lot of fun with him. Like when I was having a bad game like previously, the next game I'll go into him, okay, I'm gonna relax and play as Crash, just be support. So definitely a great specialist. I hope he keeps all his stuff the way it is. I really want to use him in the game when it comes out, because maybe you don't always want to rush, maybe you don't always want to defend, maybe you can just be like run around, hey, go heal people, hey, you need some ammo, you need some healing. It's pretty cool. I always have liked the medic ever since Battlefront 1. I've always been the medic. Nomad, probably everyone's favorite besides Ruin, because I'll just get to Ruin later. The dog, in my opinion, it didn't do shit for me. I'm sorry. It can patrol a designated area, which I should have put him at the hard point or something. But every time I put him down, he would sniff the ground and get shot. So I was like, what the fuck do I do with this thing? I don't know. I think it's going to take a little patching to get him to do the right thing. And when it followed me, we just both died at the same time. So I don't know. It's probably just glitchy or buggy at the moment. But overall, I hope it becomes a great companion. Just like in Ghosts with that other dog. And the mesh mine, I already know that's going to be my thing when I'm playing the game. I already love trolling people or placing them in funny locations and getting reactions of people running through them. Maybe set them, shoot, run to the corner. They come to investigate, and boom, it kills them. I don't know. I guess that can be done with a Bouncing Betty or a C4, but it just feels more interesting. I don't know how to explain it. Seraph. She is definitely going to be patched. hopefully, maybe not. Maybe they're gonna take a whole new direction, because people have seen the similarities between this and Overwatch, and I didn't really know what to think at first. But if there's more specialists on the way, which I think there is, and they take that route, it could be a solid competition to Overwatch. They're probably not even worried about Fortnite at this point. They'll probably just blow all the competition out of the sky or out of the water. But I love that there's not tactical insertion unless you have Seraph. You know, you can be losing the hard point and be like, oh shit, or losing the control point, and she can place her thing. It's a she, right? Yeah, her team. Good. I'm reading the description. She can place her thing right there, and you'll be able to keep spawning in to get into the point. You know, you have a better chances of controlling the point. That's all I have to really say about that. You probably wouldn't want to use her for what am I trying to say? Probably wouldn't use her for search and destroy, considering you only spawn once. That'd be kind of a useless equipment at that point. The Annihilator is basically just a revolver, but it's a one shot, and I got a couple kills with it, and I was like, oh, this is sick. I actually got a triple with it. And it's good to see Seraph back. And last but not least, Ruin. Gravity Spikes. I think that's what he's doing still. Grave Slam. That's what it says. But basically Gravity Spikes, you know, shots the does the move, and a good radius gets affected or killed. And I was using the grappling gun equipment, and it was alright. It's definitely gonna get people boners if they liked the Black Ops 3 boosting, or you know, the futuristic thrust jumping. You know, like, oh my god, I'm flying up in the air. I can get kills from above. Like, that's gonna be really cool. And I think that'd be a great use if they implement that one map from Black Ops 1 DLC. That is it China or Japan? One of those rooftops. Bangkok. I think it was Bangkok. The rooftop there where you had the zip line, but just have a bunch of ruins just going across and doing like little trick shots or doing their thing while zipping by. I just think that'd be a cool map to implement that. Even on Nuketown, that'll probably be cool from house to house. I don't know. Ruin's gonna be a lot of fun, just like Nomad. But I think overall, at least my favorite of all these specialists is Nomad. I hope the base team has even more specialists to fall in love with. I'm really intrigued for this game. I hope you guys are too. Please, I encourage you guys to like and comment on this video. You know, I want to get people talking. I want there to be a thread of people, like, I don't want arguing, but you know what I mean? I want discussion. Like, what do you guys think about Black Ops 4? Is it bad? Is it good? You know, it's like, why do you think the beta was good? Why do you think it was bad? Do you think this is it for COD, or you think we're in a step of a new generation? Well, let me know, you guys. See you guys next time.